Duchess of Cambridge was visibly moved as she spoke to two Holocaust survivors who told her of their horrors they experienced. The Duchess honoured the strength and bravery of Holocaust survivors Manfred Goldberg, 90, and Ziggy Schipper, 91, as she took part in a video conversation with them to mark Holocaust Memorial Day on Wednesday, the 27th of January. The conversation was organised by the Holocaust Educational Trust, for which the two men are ambassadors, teaching young people about the Holocaust. As young boys, Mr. Schipper and Mr. Goldberg, who were speaking to the Duchess, again after first meeting her in 2017, both spent time in ghettos and forced labour and concentration camps, including Struthof near Gdansk in Poland, where they met. Catherine and husband Prince William had previously met both men at Struthof in 2017. Reminiscing about their previous meet-up, the Duchess told Manfred and Ziggy, "It's lovely to see you again." In a light-hearted moment from their discussion, which has been shared on Kensington Palace's Instagram account, Ziggy joked that he had been especially excited about speaking to Catherine again. "I was so happy, you know," he said. "I didn't need your husband. You were the one I wanted." Catherine laughed. "Well, Ziggy, I will tell him you miss him very much, and he sends his regards as well, obviously. It's lovely to see you again." During the conversation, the Duchess once again heard about the experiences of both men, who frequently share their experiences with young people around the UK through the Holocaust Educational Trust outreach programme, in order to help teach younger generations about the Holocaust. Manfred told the Duchess, "Ziggy and I met in 1944 in the camp. By chance we met again later on, and we are friends to this day. When I arrived in this country in 1946, I did not dream that in my lifetime I would ever have the privilege of seeing, never mind connecting with royalty. It confirms to me that I will never appreciate fully how lucky I was to live my life in this country, in freedom." Asking Manfred about the long-term impact of the Shoah in his life, he said, "I know many survivors have not had a peaceful night's sleep, many not even to this day." Manfred, who now has 12 grandchildren, said he was pleased he settled in the UK after the war. But of those who deny the Holocaust, he said, "I experienced nothing but kindness and tolerance. My feeling for British people is unchanged. They are a uniquely tolerant people. I know it's not the country I entered in 1946. Unfortunately, there is a section of people in this country who seem to have lost their moral compass. When I arrived in this country, I never dreamed I would see Holocaust denial in my lifetime. It just wasn't thinkable while there were witnesses like me around." Meanwhile, Ziggy, reflecting on his liberation, said, "The first 6 months were hell. After coming to England, I had everything I wanted, but I did not have my friends. After the 6 months, my life changed. I had the most wonderful life, and I would never go anywhere else." He told the Duchess he had 2 daughters, 6 grandchildren, and 5 great-grandchildren. What a life! After listening to testimony and experiences of Manfred and Ziggy, the Duchess also spoke to the Holocaust Educational Trust's young ambassadors, hearing why they got involved with Shoah education. She said, "The stories you both have shared with me again today, and your dedication in educating the younger generation about your experiences and the horrors of the Holocaust, show extreme strength and such bravery. It is so important and so inspirational. So thank you so much once again for sharing your stories with me and for all the work you do in sharing your experiences." This comes after the Duchess of Cambridge took deeply personal portrait photos of Holocaust survivors, Yvonne Bernstein and Stephen Frank, and their families as part of a project with the Royal Photographic Society and Holocaust Memorial Day Trust for Holocaust Memorial Day 2020. In November 2020, the Imperial War Museum unveiled details of Shoah galleries and Jewish News Survivor exhibit featuring the Duchess's portraits. You can watch the Duchess's full conversation with Manfred and Ziggy and Farah and Maxwell on the royal family's official YouTube channel following the link provided in the description of this video.